Okay, so hello everybody, and welcome to a new show. Because this is like the first time we're not welcoming back to anything. I guess. Yeah, we did a new thing before.
For the first time, Townsville is saved.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the series tentatively called Zowo. Because that is the best name I could come up with.
Zowo, what's this?
Don't call me out on my jokes, damn it. Okay, so we have our intrepid people. Why don't you introduce yourselves for the first time on the channel?
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
series.
Do I introduce this character or person?
Well, I mean, you need to do both because you've never been on the channel before, which is Silver's channel.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, I thought we were just gonna introduce our characters as they.
Okay, that's true.
I
I was planning on just doing the characters, but we can just go.
Well, I mean,
Whichever thing, just introduce something.
Introduce yourself. You're new to the channel.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am the Ruby Dead Queen, and I've known Silver for a while. I'm excited to get into the campaign.
Except Biddy.
Hello.
Cool.
Hi.
And
we
characters,
said
please.
Play.
I am the Lion Paladin, Azadenia Steelgrass, but you can just call her Azza.
Cool. Next.
I'm playing Rathu Boyle, a bootlegger rat boy from what was it? West Coast? East Coast?
It's the middle of the country. It's the middle of the continent. It's
Middle Coast.
it's not.
The Wild
Center
Central.
Coast.
The Wild Central.
The
I'm a
specific
bootlegger and I
Pacific
have
Ocean.
guns.
Yeah, we need to come up with your town's name because I never did. Anyway, next.
I'll do
All
that
right.
at some point.
We will.
Next up is me. Flax is Flax. She is a lizard, and she is from the fetid swamp of Fantasy Florida.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
south.
Yes.
She's from the south.
The southern swamp.
She's from the south.
Yeah.
And
Florida woman raised his dead.
and finally, next.
The name is Chad Azur. I am a tiger wizard here, over here like at this academy, just studying up on some literature here. I enjoy reading a good book about stuff that went on in the past, and hopefully I might be able to bring some of that stuff back into the present.
Cool.
Ominous.
Cool.
Oh wait, Flax and I didn't
Nerd.
introduce our classes.
Oh, right. Flax is a sorcerer of the highest degree.
And Rathu's an artificer.
Okay, so you're all nerds. Great.
Yes.
Except
Yep.
for this one.
No,
Flax is a sorcerer
you're
who-
the country version of a nerd, and that's a person that grew up on a dairy farm, but is like a member of 4-H. It's a country
Yeah.
version
Oh
of a
my
nerd.
god.
Yeah. Flax is a sorcerer who is very skilled in magic and has perfect control over her powers.
Totally.
Yeah, that'll
Oh yeah.
that'll work
Also,
out.
she comes from a her deal before adventuring was she made drugs.
I think that's like
Yeah.
half
You
of
made
y'all.
drugs, I made booze.
And I made food. I was a farmer.
Nice.
I still think it.
Dairy
farm.
nerd.
Well,
Go back to 4-H.
Go back to the
And what
fantasy
about,
Wisconsin.
What about the tiger? Did the tiger make anything?
No, the tiger goes to school. The tiger is a student. Anyway,
A lawyer?
Nerd.
Flax can be a lawyer. Nice. Don't forget to loop it.
it is looped for now. Anyway,
Okay.
Did I ever give myself a gun?
it doesn't matter right now. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, so we join our intrepid heroes in the big city of City. Fuck.
So,
I didn't give a name. We join our heroes in Big City.
use fantasy name generator. I use it all the time.
Give me just 1 second, okay?
All right. Perry the Paladin was fantasy name generated.
Ah, Barry the Paladin.
Yes, that joke's been made a dozen times.
Specifically, the jokes that's been made was a paladin.
Perry.
The paladin.
Because that's actually how it went. They didn't know.
We did not know it was Perry, and he was in disguise.
Yeah, they didn't realize
Perry.
he was a paladin until he did some Oathbreaker shit.
Yeah, we didn't realize he was a paladin until he started smiting and shit.
Mio.
And,
Okay,
they didn't
so
realize it was
you
Perry,
are
so-
you have come to Milo. Milo, the big city of Milo, the port city. Milo.
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 Milo on some dough, so I'm gonna head up to Milo.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys have gone to Milo. So I am each of you have entered here in different places at different times. I'm going to start off with the Paladin. Also, isn't this music great? I like it.
It's nice.
I had to turn it down because it was loud for me, but yeah, it's good.
That's just how rhythm is.
Yeah, rhythm.
Yeah,
I
I've used it before.
I always put it down at 30 something. That makes it good
Same.
background music.
Yeah, I always do 40.
Yeah, 40's pretty good. All right, so
Anyway, paladin. Yes, yes.
yes,
It's your first day in the big city. You have come by train. You came from one of the cities out west. You came from a farming village that went through a few different places and until you finally made it here by train. You're finally getting off the train.
Oh, that was a long ride. Oh, jeez.
This is the biggest city
Oh.
you've ever seen. You thought the last city that you went to was insanely big, what with its 5-story buildings and its massive city center that's bigger than your small town maybe 6 times over. But this is a real big city. The massive port city is so much larger than your small town that you cannot see its edge. You cannot see the horizon of anything but the sea that does not have buildings on it. Some of the buildings tower above you so hugely that you have never seen anything like them. They seem to graze the heavens.
Wow, these things just scrape the sky. I need a map. Where am I?
You look around yourself. You're in the, like train station. You're in a train station made of what appears to be some kind of brownish granite-like material. You know, a speckled, mottled kind of stone that has been polished thoroughly.
Oh, I'll sling my backpack over my shoulder and start looking for some landmarks or a map of the city.
I want to give a fun science fact.
What's that?
Pink granite is radioactive.
Yeah,
That's true.
It actually, I do know that, and you know how I know that? It's because the thing that I'm basing this off of is actually measurably radioactive, and that's Grand Central Station.
My dad grew up on a farm that was over an entire deposit of pink granite.
But yeah, no, Grand.
Wouldn't you
Grand
guess it? Cancer runs in that side of the family.
That's not great.
It's not great. They lived on radioactivity.
Anyway, so you walk out of the station where you could see out through these little, sky bits, into the main area of the station. This area is huge, a massive hall, completely filled with just pure space. On the ceiling is a beautiful mosaic of the night sky with a pattern of the 12 moons imprinted upon it, each one having a small aperture above it, through it.
As I walk, I essentially just keep looking at the mosaic, not really paying attention to where I'm going.
You run head first right into the middle of the room. In the middle of the room, there is a desk, what appears to be some kind of place with stuff. What do they call it? Like a person that you ask questions and shit.
A help desk.
Yeah. It is beneath a very large clock that appears to be standing on top of it. The clock, as you look up, it seems to be almost half your height, just the clock face. And the clock itself is about your height. It is standing, and basically is the roof of the little hut that is this help desk, sitting in the middle of this hall.
Oh, fancy. Nothing like this back home. Hello? Anyone there?
Hello, what's up?
Do you have a map of the city?
Oh, of course. Which map do you need? And they just gesture to the side, and there are about like a dozen different maps that are sitting there.
I just kind of look a little confused and go, yes.
Okay, that'll be 5 copper each.
Let's see here. And I'll give him, you said 12 maps?
Yeah, there are 12 maps. There's about a 12. Yeah.
I'll give him 5 gold.
Okay.
That's
It just takes
okay.
it, hands you the maps. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You.
And I just kind of start sorting through them.
It just like one of the maps, like there seems to be something inside of it.
I shake it out.
It's a small leather pouch.
Oh. Take a peek inside.
The pouch
No.
appears to be filled with something.
I'll pour it out into my hand. Get a better look.
It seems to just be like white granular powder.
I go back to the help desk. Excuse me, is this yours? This was in one of the maps.
No, that's yours. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. And I'll pour the granules back into the pouch and go on my way to what seems like an exit.
They smile. The exit is right behind the help desk from where you're standing. It's a huge entryway. People are bustling everywhere around you.
God. Okay.
Man, it sure isn't Icom. Alright, so I guess first things first is to find a place to settle down and rest in britches. Or maybe I should go looking for... Is there a town sheriff here? Or, I guess, constable? Whatever city folk call him.
As you
I'm
walk,
just like,
through the the first set of revolving doors you've ever seen.
oh,
You're a little bit confused because they're moving on their own slowly, and so you kind of get trapped for like half minute as you walk through and kind of shuffle awkwardly.
Okay, and I'm just sorting through the maps, trying to figure out which map is like the right map.
Each of the maps has different information on it. One of them has one of them's a subway map with different colored lines. That seems to be one of the best for terrain. One of them is there's one individual maps for each of somewhere between. One sec. God damn it.
Hold on,
Wait,
I
do
can
I
roll
not-
you a d8 if you need.
Do I not have... Where is Sidekick? Oh! Sidekick is in the shame corner. Okay.
Okay. I can roll you I've rolled you a d8 if you need one.
I do need one. What do you get?
I rolled a 7.
Okay. 7 of them appear to be of individual different areas in the city. Maybe... They seem to be some sort of
Municipal?
Yeah,
Municipals.
municipality.
Municipality.
I hate not being able to pronounce a word, but knowing that it's the correct word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Municipality. Municipality.
Think of cats.
Seven
Meow.
of them appear to be of individual municipalities, one of which is the area that you're in. But you can't be quite sure where you are yet. The 7 of them are each labeled differently. I'm not going to get into those labels because I haven't come up with the names yet, and I will if you need me to, but I won't just go and say all 7 immediately.
Right. I try and get the attention of a passerby real quick to ask where I am, which municipality this is.
You do not get the attention of anyone nearby.
Excuse me. Okay. Okay.
Everybody just keeps walking. You seem to be in the wrong area for this. This is a very active public thoroughfare. You're under a big ledge or awning. What do you call it when it's like a metal, like brick awning in front of a building?
I think it's still called awning.
Yeah.
I think it might be an awning.
You know, when it's like made
It
of
could possibly
stone.
be an awning.
I think it's still called an awning. I don't know.
Overhang?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, overhang.
I think overhang. Yeah,
Maybe-
you're under a large ornate overhang, in the middle of a stone pathway that is beside what appears to be the road. Beside you, everyone is just moving quickly in all directions. No one's paying any attention to you.
I'll try and get
I'll-
to another part of the road. See if I
wait,
can
no,
find
overhang is when it's like a roof.
Well, yeah, it is like a roof.
Yeah, but it's not like exclusively stone.
But you know what I mean. When it's like a bit of
Yeah.
when it's
we get it.
it's more structured than an awning, because an awning is just like cloth. When it's like stuff. It's a
Yeah.
thing. Anyway, you attempt to walk into the street, immediately getting almost hit by several highly fast of these automobiles that you've only seen a few of.
I gotta be right back. Pizza here.
The first time you ever saw a car was only a few years ago, and only one person in your hometown has one. But here they seem to be going a lot faster, and they nearly hit you. And they blare some loud noises at you.
I'm gonna try and find a place to sit down and try and figure out where I am. And that's me saying BRB. I gotta go pay for my pizza.
Hey, Chalkfeet, quick question.
Yeah.
Is your Discord in stream mode?
It is right now, yeah. Why?
Okay, I was just wondering.
It automatically
Is-
does that when I open OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a bit since I've opened OBS, so I wasn't too sure. Just, making sure, because it,
I could
minimalizes
cut to
the
one of you
beeps.
guys, but that would be confusing. All right, fine. I'll cut to one of you guys. Which one of you wants to go first?
I could.
Specifically of you two. Okay, Flax.
Yes.
Okay, Flax. So, would you have been in the city for a couple days, or did you arrive recently?
Probably been in the city a day or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not too late in the morning. You know, like 10, 11. You wake up where you've been sleeping, which is a very uncomfortable park bench that you found.
I immediately checked to make sure none of my stuff was robbed.
Nobody has robbed you. You've been sleeping in the in parks for the last couple days since you arrived in the city.
All right. Flax looks around. Is there anyone like nearby?
People are walking past you and completely ignoring you. And in fact, when you look at them, they actively try to ignore you harder by looking in the other direction.
Alright, so I'm one of the invisibles. Alright, so I'm gonna go to is there like a pond nearby?
There is a pond not too far away. It has ducks in it.
Alright, I grab a duck. I want to grab a duck.
You're gonna have to roll attack for that.
Alright. Oh wait, I don't even need to use psychic. I have D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
I wanna...
Not sponsored.
Alright.
Could be sponsored.
Non-spawn.
Well, that's an 11.
Well, give me a second.
Does that beat the natural AC of a duck?
I'm gonna look up duck stats.
Probably not.
Come
I
on,
think
there's gotta be.
ducks have a 12?
I know there's a duck stat.
Yeah, there is. Let's see. They have an AC of 12.
Yes.
Give me a sec. Okay, yeah. So it jumps and flies away.
Alright. I guess no breakfast this morning. Alright, then I want to walk into... Which part of the... It's a big city, so there would probably be some place that has abandoned buildings, right?
There is, but you're not anywhere near them.
Alright, I want to make my way towards just some place with a lot of space that's empty, and I won't be noticed.
I'm sorry. I love you, Mom.
Chalkfee, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I had to go for a second. What did you say?
Alright. I said I want to try and make my way towards a place where I would have a decent amount of space and not be bothered.
Well, you're in a very small park at the moment. It's only a city block, like maybe 1 or 2 city blocks on either side, so...
Yeah.
This is a little bit too small for that. You can't see anything, but you assume that there's some place in some direction that you could go.
Alright.
Do you go north, south, east, or west, I guess?
Actually, what if I go by the, towards the docks? I mean, there'd probably be some warehouses by the docks that aren't in use.
Do you know what direction the docks are?
Can I see the, can I see the, I probably can't see the sea then.
No. No, you cannot.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick a direction and, I'm just gonna pick a direction and go. Let me roll a d8 to figure out.
Why a
Well, I'm
D8?
going north. I rolled a 1.
Why a D8, not a D4?
Because the 4 cardinal directions and then the 4 tertiary directions.
Yeah, but you're in a grid street. It's a grid system.
Okay. Well, still, I rolled a 1, so that'd be north either way.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, you start going north. You pass by. You're a little bit. You're in a not too busy area, but immediately as soon as you leave the park, it starts becoming more and more busy. And you keep going north. Buildings are getting taller for now as you go north.
Yeah. Flax holds her breath, because the city air does not smell good. She can hold her, as a lizard folk, she can hold her breath 15 minutes at a time.
So she's basically an Argonian. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, as a back.
It also comes in
Sorry.
very handy with her trade, considering how many toxic fumes there are.
Anyway, so you keep going north and north and north and north and north. You don't seem to be reaching anywhere that is not busy. Nowhere you have seen on this street is anywhere close to being not busy so far.
Alright, then I'm just gonna go try and find the nearest bar.
Well, conveniently, you are in a certain area of the city at the moment. There are about 5 bars that you can see within walking distance, and you can see them from where you are standing.
Alright, I go to
Oh,
the...
yeah, time for the bar crawl.
I don't... Yeah! I don't even look... I don't even look both ways and start crossing the street to go to the closest one.
You make a dex check, please.
Alright. Is it a check or a save?
Save.
Alright. 19.
You manage to dodge out of the way of a fast-going yellow car that seems to yell at you.
Taxi.
Yeah. Fox just spits at it and continues going to the bar.
Roll another dex save.
Okay.
Is she crossing the street or is...
Yeah? Oh, that's not as good. That's a 10.
You
I'm gonna get hit by a taxi.
barely manage to dodge out of the way of a car, but you are grazed as a red car hits your arm.
You die.
That could actually kill me.
Take 1 damage.
Okay. I'm not dead yet.
You're not a
Roger,
wizard.
anyone?
You're not a wizard. 1d4 isn't gonna kill you.
Yeah. Alright.
You
At
die. Time for fluffles.
So
God damn
at
it, then
the
I'd have to
bar-
introduce another character.
It's early in the morning, so are the bars even open yet?
Huh?
It's early in the morning, so are the bars even open yet?
Roll just a percentile, please.
Okay. $56.
Okay. The bar seems to be just opening. That was a roll for how shitty the bar is.
No, I don't care. I drink raw moonshine.
Oh, I know. You were wanted. You actually would have wanted one that is lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flax drinks the first distillation and doesn't die.
Yeah. I think
But then again, probably still
like
could
that.
wrath you.
Yeah.
Poison resistance.
Wait, do I have poison resistant? I don't think I do.
I don't know, but I do.
I don't, apparently. Weird. I
Oh,
thought
then
that
you would instantly die.
I wouldn't instantly die.
You take a sip, stand there for 2 seconds, and then fall over dead.
No, I'd just go blind.
The bar looks kind of like a tavern in other towns that you've seen. It's 2 stories tall, and it is completely surrounded by buildings that are far, far larger. It has a slightly green aesthetic, and all of the floors, the walls, the tables, the chairs, the bar, and just about everything else is entirely made out of wood.
All right. So Flax goes in and says, "Flax requires a pick-me-up for the morning."
Alright, you damn lazy bum. Come here, why don't you?
Hold your tongue. Flax has coin. She is no bum.
A shepherd dog? Like a shepherd kind of dog?
Like a sheepdog?
Yeah, like a sheepdog, but with like a what are those Scottish bonnets? Is it just called a bonnet?
I think so.
Or like an Irish bonnet?
Yes.
Yeah. So one of those hats. Alright. If you have coin...
Oh, like an Irish shepherd dog?
Yes. Yes.
Oh man, that's nice.
They're so cute. They're like the... Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so we're talking about the bonnet that doesn't have the wide brim, right?
Yeah.
Just the one that's like a big floppy beret.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a cabbie hat?
Hmm?
Like a cabbie
No,
hat?
not a flat cap. I think more like this.
The more floppy one, not the weird tall one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Alright. Fine. What would you like?
Something to get her through the morning.
I can do that. But you're gonna have to put gold on the table first.
I place 1 gold coin on the table. Without breaking eye contact.
Alright. That'll do for something. He moves over and grabs a large glass and then pours it from a tap. This glass seems to be about 80% drink and 20% foam, and he hands it to you. It's a very, very dark
Alright.
drink.
I chug it like a pro.
Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no, that goes down fine.
Okay.
I was trying to decide if it was enough. It was enough alcohol to require a con check, but it's not.
Flax must ask. Is your basement in use?
Yes. Yes. Yes, you little rat. Little lizard bastard.
Flax is no rat. Flax has no fur.
You little lizard bastard, then.
Well, I'm gonna just keep drinking here then.
Every time you have to set down the gold first.
Alright.
Okay? Once you reach the 3rd drink, I'm gonna need you to make a con check.
Alright, well that's gonna take all my gold. So is it a check or a save?
Save.
Alright, that's a dirty 20.
Hey.
Yeah, my constitution saves are +5.
Same.
Nice. I think that's what it might be, my racial thing that gives me an additional on con saves. I think that's my...
So that turned out alright. You're not... You're maybe a tiny bit drunk. You're not drunk, but you
Tipsy.
can feel it. And
Alright.
you're definitely not stick to the stomach. However, as soon as he sees that you have nothing, you are expelled.
Ah. All right. And I'll just water the. I'll just continue wandering the streets.
Okay. Let's go to our next character. I guess Rathu. How would you?
Rathu.
How long would you have been in the city by now? You're a relative newcomer as well.
What?
You're a newcomer as well.
I'd say Rathu's probably been in the city for probably about not exactly a week, but like maybe like 4 days, 5 days.
Okay. So, you took your instincts from your own hometown, and you went to one of the only places that looked familiar. A large, fancy hotel. It looked similar enough. The large hotel is right across the street from a very large park. It seems to be, and it is trimmed in gold. You wake up having spent a lot of gold on this place every night. And you wake up in this morning to a knock on your door and a continental breakfast.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
It is a lot of bread.
What, no cheese platter? Okay. Rathu's
continental
gonna
breakfast,
enjoy his...
Aren't continental
I'm
breakfast
making
is just usually...
It's rat joke.
I mean, it does include cheese, but...
Yeah. He would probably actually be somewhat insulted if offered just a cheese platter. Rathu enjoys his breakfast and then heads out, probably intending for this to be his for last night to be his last night there because he has spent most of his gold.
Yeah, basically each of these nights would be 40 gold a night.
Yeah, he came here with like 200 and now he is at 5.
Anyway.
I believe his I believe the ultimate goal that we talked about for Rathu was expanding the gang.
I don't remember.
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Rathu eats his breakfast and heads out the hotel.
Do you take the newspaper?
Yes, I do take, if it's complimentary, yes.
Newspaper's fine.
What's the big news in Milo today? In Milo.
There seem to have been a rash of murders in some of the more unfortunate areas. There may or may not be a couple large strikes in the city. And in the very end, you see an ad for a special service. There seems to be some sort of special event going on at one of the major temples in the city.
I'll give that a read.
It seems that the temple is offering services as oracle at extremely low prices.
Seems like it'd be fun. I think I'll go. Gonna fold up the newspaper best I can, put it in my bag.
I assume you have one of those like one-armed messenger bags and
Oh yeah, it's like slung over his shoulder.
yeah.
He's wearing nice clothes.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
forgot to mention.
he's
Flax
from an-
Flax holds her stuff in a like in a sack tied to the end of
In
her
a bindle?
quarterstaff.
In a bindle, then, yeah.
You just have a bindle.
Let me look something up.
Rathy's
Yep.
got a nice messenger, like a nice leather messenger bag. He's got a waistcoat. Nah, he's not wearing a coat. He's got like a nice shirt, vest, tie. He's from organized crime.
Asa has something kind of similar, but instead of a bindle, it's like just a cylindrical, just a sack.
It's one of those. It's
Oh,
one of those
duffel
like
bag?
military bags,
Yes.
like a military backpack from
Yeah.
like the early 20s.
Like a
Yeah.
canvas duffel bag.
Yeah, basically.
And also, I not really final on this, but considering having Rathy wear a flat cap.
I think definitely.
Yeah,
That's how I always imagine.
he's got a nice green flat cap,
Mhm.
nice tweed.
Okay, we can cut back
And he's
to...
gonna head his way on to the temple.
Okay, the temple is somewhere to the north of where you are. To the northeast, near the water.
Yeah, okay.
No, northwest. Northwest, near the water.
Northwest to the water temple.
Okay, let's cut back to Asa.
Yep.
I'm just still sifting through maps trying to figure out where the heck I am.
Well, you're clearly a tourist. As you walk around, you keep going in the direction you picked, which is north. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Perception. Alright. Perception is +1. 7.
Mm-hmm. So you are, yeah. Okay. So how much gold did you have on you?
I currently have 10. I'm assuming I now have none.
I'm gonna assume you now have 4. Just for future reference.
Will do. Gotta be something familiar on one of these things.
As you're walking north, you actually see, just a block over, Flax. You see Flax being kicked out of the bar. A block over.
Oh. This time I look both ways before I cross the street and then cross.
Okay.
Excuse me, are you okay?
Sorry, were you talking to Flax?
Yes. And I offer a hand to help her up.
Flax declined and uses her quarterstaff to get herself up. She's a bit wobbly and holds her quarterstaff bindle.
You seem a little more local than me. Do you know where I am?
Flax has been here 2 days.
I just got here.
Flax has been here 2 days.
Okay. Thank you. Do you know anywhere that I could probably recognize on one of these maps?
Flax does not know.
Well, 2 lost souls is better than 1. Do you need
This is
any?
no fishbowl.
Fish bowl? Okay. I am Aza, short for Azadenia. And I hold out a hand to shake hers.
Asa, could you please roll another perception check?
What? Okay.
Flex shakes the hand and gives a hug, patting you on the back.
17.
You notice Flax has stuck her hand in your pocket.
Hey! I just slap the hand lightly.
You dare insult Flax?
You're trying to steal my gold.
That is how we greet each other in the southern swamp.
I'm not from the southern swamps. I'm from
Really?
out near the farmlands. I own my own farm, actually.
Interesting. And where by hell would that be? Flax has interest in it.
I don't know if I want to tell you.
Flax is trustworthy. Let me
You
roll
just
deception
stuck-
real quick. Got 18.
Do I roll insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was just doing that as a joke. But I did actually roll 18.
That's funnier.
Insight.
Whoopsies.
Oh, you forgot the space.
19.
Yeah, no, Flax is not trustworthy at all.
She is not.
Flax, she has her hand in your gold pocket again.
Yeah. Just no. I out west.
Stop touching the lion's butt.
Never. So what does Aza need with Flax?
Well, I'm just trying to find my way to like a little tavern or maybe an inn.
Flax
Sort
knows
of.
just the place, but she requires a raw chicken gizzard and 3 gold.
I have 10 gold left over, and it just wait. What happened to most of my gold?
It wasn't Flax.
Well, I can't provide the chicken gizzard, but I can provide the gold. And I give Flax 3 gold.
All right, Flax walks right back into the tavern.
I walk in behind her.
All right. Flax places down the 3 new gold and says, 3 drinks for me, for Flax.
Okay, laddie. Okay, lady.
Lassie.
Lassie. Okay.
Lassie.
Okay, Lassie.
I guess I'll
You-
sit next to Flax and just sit my final gold on the counter.
Okay,
Alright.
he pours out 4 large glasses of black beer.
All right,
and
and Flax
hands them to you.
drinks 3. I'll roll another con save.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's not as good. That's a 10.
Okay.
Definitely gonna get a point of inebriation for that one.
Yeah, how do you want to...
I'll just do a point of inebriation.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
homebrew drinking rules. 1 point means I now have disadvantage on persuasion and deception, but I have advantage against being frightened.
Okay.
I'll link you the or I'll post a link to.
Yeah, just put it in notes.
No. All right. I put it in general, but I'll put it in
General's
notes.
fine.
Okay.
Just leave it.
Aza doesn't knock back her drink like Flax. She just kind of sips on it and
Yeah. Flax finishes her 3 beers before you even finish your first or your only one.
It's fairly strong, but it does sit really nice. It seems almost similar to stuff that you've had before, but definitely much more refined.
I raise up a hand and go, excuse me, bartender.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could get some directions. Well, mainly where I am, or I guess we are. And I
Okay.
hold out the maps.
He looks down at the maps. Okay. He, like, pushes away, like, half of them.
You okay? I'll put those back in my bag.
Do I notice the pouch that came with the maps?
Roll perception.
Alright. Which I have... No, I don't.
Trimata.
Persuasion that I have disadvantage on. Perception. Where's perception? There it is. Dirty 20. It's a 17 plus 3.
Yeah, you notice it.
Alright.
It's just a small pouch, as far as you can tell. It's a small
Yeah.
leather pouch that was hidden among them.
Yeah, it might have gold in it.
I mean, you can try to grab it.
Yeah, I'll try to take it while he's pulling out the map, or while he's talking to the bartender.
I guess that's another perception.
Oh man. Well,
It is if you want to stop.
I got a 6. I almost
Well-
had a dirty 20, but I ended up shifting to a 6.
Yeah, that happened.
Well, knowing what's in it, she's not keeping particularly great attention to it. To her, it's just a bunch of white powder.
Okay, Flax, you can just take it.
All right. Flax has to use the bathroom. Flax is a paying customer.
He sighs and waves his hand at you.
All right. Flax goes to the bathroom and opens up the pouch.
You go in the bathroom. There's only one bathroom. It has a urinal, and it also has a stall. The stall, it has a latch on it that seems to require you to put a copper inside before you can go in.
Yeah, Flax isn't going in the stall.
Okay, you look in. It's actually fairly recognizable. It's a powder, one of the drugs that your tribe actually makes. Although it's not specifically that, but you know what I mean. It is one of the.
Dip my finger in it I dip my finger in it and I give it a taste to see how pure it is compared to what my tribe makes.
Roll Constitution.
Oh, that's a 10.
Thus ends Flax.
No. But, Flax, your pupils dilate to twice their size, and everything looks just a little bit sparkly.
Oh. This is my tribe's. Gonna pocket it for later. And I put it in my bindle.
Okay.
So I exit and say, Flax knows exactly where you need to go, and I grab you by the arm.
Okay, so I do. Oh, okay.
Wait, take your maps. Don't.
I grab them. I grab them before I'm dragged out.
All right, and I'm just gonna lead you as I am tripping through the town with no actual direction.
So you two keep going north, and north, and more north.
We make 4 right turns and go north.
You slowly go north, and like slowly move left as well. I mean, west as well, until you hit the water. and you're walking along just a bunch of large buildings that are not as fancy and don't have anything inside of them. No, they're just housing buildings.
Flax, do you actually know where you're going?
Don't question Flax. Flax knows everything.
We just made 4 right turns.
Flax knows where she's going.
Okay.
So you keep going. Now, just keep going north. Eventually, you catch sight of a rat-looking fellow at the end who is walking towards a very large building. This building is under construction. It has large steel beams around it, but it is made of stone and is about 6 stories tall, I think.
Perfect. What is it that you needed Flax to find again?
I just needed to know where we were.
We're in Milo. Flax believes.
And Facepalm.
Flax needs your help with something.
Okay, I'm always happy to help.
Is it being currently like, are there construction workers there, or is it like?
There are construction workers there, yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if it was that or if they were striking.
No, this sort of place. By the way, it's actually like 21-ish stories. It's 232 feet tall.
Jesus Christ! What is that, the Chrysler Building?
Huh? No, it's a specific. It's a cathedral.
Oh.
Biggest cathedral I've ever
Do you
heard
want
of.
to see a picture of the one that it's based on?
Sure.
Sure. I'm in pain.
What happened?
Toothache.
Hmm.
That's rough.
I need to hurry up and schedule this root canal.
Yikes! Is your tooth cracked or something?
Big ol' cavity.
Okay, so here is a picture of the real one.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Large.
It is actually
No.
still under construction and is also period to the period of time that this is set in, because it has been under construction for over 100 years.
All right, that means I guess nobody will really notice if we slip in and borrow the basement.
It's known as the Cathedral of St. John the Divine in the real world, but this is the temple that Rathview is going to.
All right. Flax knows what you need.
Wow, that really did pause for a while.
what do I need?
You seem like the holy person, and Flax thinks you need holiness, so Flax brought you here.
We have a little bit of a little church back home.
Flax will go in the basement. Flax asks you to make sure nobody follows Flax.
Okay, Flax.
All right, and I'm gonna sneak into the basement.
Okay, so there's no external way to get to the basement.
Okay, then I'll walk right in like I belong there.
Yeah, there's a line.
Oh. Alright, I'll get in line. Right behind Rathu.
I'll get in line behind Flax.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Oopa doopa doo, waiting in the line.
I am going to cut over to our final character, Cat Bitch.
For now.
Hmm? Hello?
I'm cutting over to you.
Alright.
So you're at school.
Mm-hmm.
You're in one of the large central areas of school. You've been there since last night. You just got kind of kicked out of the library so they could clean your spot. The school is very large. It's a very tall building, and it has these open spaces out like on terraces, and you're not really sure that the physics of it really makes sense. The entire place is white. Some of it has protruding roofs, some of which are domed, some of which are green, and it has a classical style to a lot of it, along with very, very large steps all over and stuff like that.
I guess right now I'm just observing like the outside of like these weird terraces, like just trying to study the outside and be trying to get a bit of like inspiration for like a bit of a doodle in my notes here.
Mm-hmm.
I try to draw the skyline, being particularly amazed at it, just feeling gracious.
You're
to,
actually
like,
in an area where you can't really see most of the skyline because you're too far to the north.
ooh, I see.
You're the only tall building in the area.
I guess I just look around, like, just trying to see a nice new spot to like hang out at is, even though I am at the tallest place.
A group of people come over to you for reasons that you cannot understand. They all appear to be very well versed. They're sorry. This was a lot bouncier than I expected. They are in armor that is painted the colors of your school, which is blue and silver, with the symbol of crown on their shield. So, nerd, you gonna watch the game?
The game? Are you talking about like your guys' upcoming like home game here?
He the first one grins and slaps you on the back, so hard that you get pushed like 5 feet. Yeah, of course. You can't have a good league school without the game, can ya?
I mean, if I have time, I'll definitely go and check out and try to support our school. You know, just as long as you don't treat me roughly, I seriously want to be able to like at least witness the school having success. You know.
So long as you don't treat me roughly.
Yes.
What, little old you?
I just really want to make sure that we're clear about that, because I just really sometimes seeing stuff from all the way like at the top here. It can be a nice.
Of course. Look, we need everyone who's here to cheer us on. He grabs your robes by the scruff of your neck and picks you up full-handedly. You got that, kitty?
Okay.
By the way, he's like twice as tall as you, and he's like a Doberman Pinscher. No. What are the black dogs that people like think are scary?
Pit bulls.
No, the other ones.
German
Rottweilers.
Shepherd.
Yeah, Rottweiler.
Oh, yeah, them.
He's a big
Yeah.
Rottweiler. And he's picked you up by the neck.
Rotten Willie. What book was that from?
Anyway, yeah.
Up Truck and Rotten Billy. That's what I was thinking of.
If you miss it, you'll be missing this. He like forcibly grabs your books and then tosses them down the stairs.
Okay.
The Valkyrie-like cheerleaders giggle behind him.
Alright. If we have all this understood now, can you please let me go?
Sure. He drops you and make a dex check
Okay.
or save or whatever.
No, go. Ooh, that's a 4.
Okay. You fall down 6 feet. You fall down 6 steps, and you land nearby your books. Let me just
That could kill you. You're a wizard.
You take 2 damage.
Oh shit, you're bloodied.
Dies from 1d4 emotional damage.
Wow.
Or 1d4 damage from hitting your head on the stairs.
I'm just very much like, that's like 1/4 of my health there. No,
Oh, yeah.
sorry,
Ah.
I'm just kidding. It's actually 1/3.
Looking at the character sheet, oh no.
Yeah, I just go and
I
say,
mean, that's wizards.
That's wizards for you.
I just try
Anyway,
to giggle.
you hear them laughing, and you hear one of them say, one of the cheerleaders say to him, she's a cat. She seems to be a cat like you, but she's more. She looks like a. What are they called?
Jaguar?
No.
Cheetahs?
No.
Cougar?
Panther?
No.
Lynx?
House cat?
Yeah, what?
Tiger?
No, the house cat, the barn cat.
Tabby!
No, the barn cat.
Calico.
Calico?
Calicos
Yeah.
are the blob cat.
Calico. Yeah, she's a calico,
It's Uncle Jerry.
and she giggles. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna win, just so long as everybody gets there. That's what the oracle said. You know, at that church, at the temple. She waves her hand into the distance in the direction just south of where you are, where the temple is. They say that their predictions are always right. You just have to make sure that everything goes correctly.
Alright,
Does your cat have your spells yet?
has my cat have my spells?
Yeah, you'd have level 1 spells. You'd have like 2
Well,
level 1 spells.
I don't think the cat has chosen the spells yet.
If Flax was in your place, Flax would have casted a spell and then made like a fireball appear on herself.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I wasn't even planning on doing a spell right now. It's
Yeah. But you
I know, I'm
have
just-
not chosen
just
your
saying.
spells.
yeah.
If
I'm
Fox
just
was in the place, I'd do acid splash.
okay.
Into his eyeballs.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So I'm just trying to like blast it off, hoping to see like those guys leave with like their posse behind them.
You have access to a lot of spells. But yeah, no, they leave.
As soon as I notice them leave, I can finally just like take a deep breath, just breathe out, and just go. Man, those cavemen, those barbarians. Why? Why go over all that? Disarming? That's a thing to look at for no reason. Huh? You thinking that it's fine to do this? Huh? One of these days, those jocks are gonna get what's getting to them, and so will their ladies too.
No, chat's an incel.
After this, as you say this, a person walks up to you and stares down at you. It's a older looking, long bearded fucking hell, I just need a
Oh shit, it's a wizard.
Hmm. Is it Feline, Garfield, or the Gray?
give me a second.
Heathcliff?
It's a
Heathcliff's a rogue and you know it.
It's a short, long bearded, very soft looking man. It's a chinchilla.
Chinchilla?
And it's one of your professors, who is a chinchilla, and he just walks
Resist
up.
the urge to hug.
He just walks up to you and like pats you on the head. Now, don't use words like that. When you say that, it makes the professors worry you're gonna turn evil. Don't go evil on me. I might lose tenure. If I get 5 more villains in my class, I'll lose tenure. I can't handle that. And he pats you on the head again.
Well, Professor, we're not going that far yet, you know?
Just because I happen to teach large magical rituals that have the ability to cause the world to change drastically doesn't mean that everyone who is one of my students wants to take over the world. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat.
I mean,
Pat.
there's gotta be more application to such magic than those means and purposes, you know?
Yes, of course. There are so many beautiful reasons to use ritual magic. You just have to apply yourself just to anything, but try to take over the world or any other evil plot. And he just does giant air quotes. You know, we can't. I just can't lose tenure. I can't.
I gotcha. Professor. It can be really difficult being a scrawny cat like myself, you know? Like, even though I'm a tiger, no one else sees me as such.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, child. Don't worry. It'll all be fine. Now, why don't you just go out for a little bit? He just pushes you down the stairs slightly. You almost fall down the stairs again, but you stumble. Just go down that way, and then take a left, and then a right, and then down another way, and then over across the lawn, and then down one more, and then over, and then down, and then over again, and down, and just keep going left and down, and then until you get to the bottom, and then just, go out the gates. Don't worry. Your classwork will be fine.
Okay.
This music's a lot louder than I expected.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just really don't feel a lot forceful with me. I'm just. After being told of what to do by my peers, it can be a bit uncomfortable hearing similar stuff from everyone, from my elders as well. But I'll try to take your advice.
He gives you a big, very fluffy hug. Look, I just need you to just take a break and just cut it with the they'll see stuff, okay? Just don't say the words. They'll see. They'll all see. Anymore. Okay? He gives you big thumbs up. And then he turns around. Now...
And he leaves.
No, he just says one more thing. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be doing practices on how to summon demons. Don't forget your homework, okay? And then he just continues walking away.
Okay.
Don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be summoning Beelzebub to teach you about fire.
We're gonna summon Mamons to teach you how to dance.
And this, everyone, is how we summon Cthulhu.
Don't worry, Mamon knows all about copyright law. Yeah, I think copyright law would be a new thing in this time.
Not
It
new,
really...
but it's...
Well,
the last, like,
1919 is when it got, like, when it got...
But it was in existence before then. It just was different. It's been in existence since at least before... Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so...
Okay.
Cat, bitch, you,
Aww.
The only
I
thing...
don't appreciate being called. I don't appreciate being called that.
Well, it's your
Maybe
current
next
nickname.
time you'll have your character sheet made before the session.
Yeah. Like, I know I harp on Chalkfeet for not having their character sheet ready in my campaigns, but at least they have one.
Anyway, all you gotta do, basically, like, the only thing you know of outside of the tower is the oracle thing going on. You kind of spend all of your time in the tower. You never leave. And so, yeah.
I guess it's like a first time for everything. I try to follow like my professor's instruction. By the way, I didn't quite catch his name. Like what is it? Like something Chinchilla only? Like literally like Professor Chinchilla or something. Like
I am Professor Fluffykins.
Lady Fluffle's sworn rival.
Lady Fluffle. That's hilarious.
No, Lady Fluffles is my backup character.
Oh mine.
Τελετουργία.
Professor Fluffykins is her arch rival. I'm kidding.
It's
Could go with Professor Lonnie.
Professor Teletorchia.
Okay.
Teletortilla. Teletorgia. One of those.
Okay, telephone tortilla.
Teletortilla. See?
So
This is his name.
Teletortilla.
Tija.
Teletortilla. Teletortilla.
Tortilla.
Teletortilla.
Teletorgilla.
Teletortilla.
Testicle
Teletortilla.
Teleturgia.
Teletortilla.
Or we could just simply call him Professor Telly.
Professor
That
Teletummy.
chinchilla guy.
Professor Teletummy. Okay.
So I'm right now trying to like head out of the campus for the first time ever since I came into the school. Really.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since you've left. You actually did forget exactly how to get down the weird geometrics of the tower. It only requires you to just keep going left as you like spiral down, but like sometimes it's like requires you to stand on what would normally be walls and stuff because
Yeah, I clipped through it.
Magic school. Magic school has weird physics.
You gotta crouch by the torch and do a backflip.
Back jump.
Yeah, to clip through it.
No. That's how you get to the bars after dark.
Okay.
All the cool kids know how to clip out of bounds after dark, so they can go drinking after curfew.
Make sure they go into the back room.
But yeah, no, you make it to the place. You're in line with the rest of the people.
All right.
You land after Flax and Azza.
Yeah. After a while, Flax, her tail is like twitching.
Flax, are you sure you're okay?
Flax is fine. This is nothing
You're
bad
twitching.
happened. Flax twitches. You don't know Flax.
Well, that is true.
This is nothing Flax hasn't dealt with before.
So,
And
what,
Flax is not trying to be quiet, so the others can hear.
so what do you think is at this temple?
Flax doesn't care. Flax just needs the basement.
Why do you need the basement?
Why does Azadamia ask so many questions for Flax?
As a Demnia, again, you can just call me Azza. And
Azadamia asks so many Flax questions.
because you're acting rather odd.
Flax acts
But
normal.
if I may butt in,
When
Hmm?
the small one get there?
He was always there.
I've been here. The temple is currently doing discount oracle sessions.
Oracle.
Yeah, I guess they have a fortune teller here.
Is it the kind that requires the inhalation of volcanic gas?
I am unsure.
It seems doubtful. There are no volcanoes in the vicinity.
Flax doesn't know that. Flax says to a voice only she can hear.
I apologize for my associate here. Associate question mark?
I'm gonna give Flax a good look at.
Well, you see Flax is Flax's
That'd probably be
clothes
a
are-
medicine check.
Oh, yeah.
Medicine?
Yep.
Okay.
You can do that.
Eight. Well, her pupils are pretty big, but Rathu hasn't really associated with many lizard folk, so who knows? Maybe they just have big pupils.
Maybe they just are always anime characters.
Alright.
Giant anime eyes.
Well, Flax is gonna try to stealthily, but not really, dip her finger into the pouch again and take another lick of the powder.
Is anyone gonna try to stop her or notice or?
I mean, if she's doing that while he's looking at her.
Yeah, probably. Flax thinks she's being sneaky, but probably.
Okay, I shall roll investigation for that then.
Now I'll go ahead and roll Constitution.
Well, would it be
better, 18? For
Would it be investigation or perception?
Huh?
I mean, you'd probably just see it if Flax
Perception.
does it while you're looking right at her.
No, investigation.
Investigation? That's a natural 20, so that's a 25.
Yeah, you know exactly what's going on. She is taking the drugs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not really gonna voice it because, hey.
And I rolled 18 to.
It's part of his job, so like he's more of the booze section, but you know,
top line.
Oh
Gang.
man.
His gang does it too.
D&D Beyond dice. You just click on the stat you want to roll, and it'll automatically roll it.
Okay. Let's see. It was
And
investigation.
Black.
8 for investigation. I have a -2 in intelligence, so I don't know why you was called nerd.
No, the wizard was called Nerd.
No, Asa was called Farm Nerd.
Oh yeah.
AKA someone who just went and actually did 4-H.
There was 4-H in my town, but I wasn't participant.
You
I
weren't
don't
one of
actually
the-
know what 4-H is.
It's like an agricultural camp thing.
It's an agricultural kind of thing. It replaces some school. It's like Boy Scouts where you can get out of school for doing it sometimes. stuff like
Gotcha.
that. But
It's
Gotcha.
like Scouts, but more farm.
yeah, you raise cows. You learn how to use combine harvesters at age 10, stuff like that.
One of the things about it is that you do have to take in a livestock animal to care for, which
that's
is
the thing.
the biggest reason why my parents didn't let.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to join, but it was probably the biggest reason why it was never brought up in the house.
One of my friends had a chicken.
Yeah, when I was in kindergarten, we hatched chickens to help us count to 100. And when they hatched, there was forms we could take home to our parents to be like, "Do you want a chicken?" And my mom loves chickens, and I was like, "Oh man, she'd love to get one." And then she was like, "Absolutely not." And I was because she loves chickens, doesn't want one in the house.
That's fair.
Chickens
see
are
that,
amazing though. Having a pet chicken is great.
So Rathu sees Flax take the drugs, and
Yeah,
Asa doesn't.
as it does not.
Alright.
Rathu's just like, "Yeah, okay."
How long is this line? Flax is getting impatient.
Yeah, you're all near the. You've actually gotten about halfway through the line now.
Be
I mean,
too much longer.
You can just wait. If you want to, just say, "We wait till the end of the line, and then I can skip to the next bit," or you can continue
Yeah.
talking. That's
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
I
Let's
don't
wait
know
until
what we're
the-
gonna talk about much more than
Do you have any
drug.
booze?
Drug.
Not on me right now. No.
Asa just waits until the line line moves.
I'll wait too.
Okay, give me just a second to grab something.
Is it a song?
Yeah. I think this is the best one.
Do trinkets created but with prestidigitation count as magical objects?
I guess for how long it lasts, technically.
Could you make could you make brass knuckles with prestidigitation?
Oh, yeah, they are non-magical.
Oh, they're not magical?
Huh.
Yes,
Oh.
you create a non-magical trinket, which means I could theoretically, use one of my. I can use magical tinkering to make. I can use prestidigitation to make like a rock and put magical tinkering on it for a 5-foot light that lasts 6 seconds.
Wow, this song is a lot quieter than the other one. Anyway.
Oh, the light. Oh, the light
Oh, I know
lasts
what I can
until
do.
the.
Flax would like to cast prestidigitation to make a foul smell, few feet ahead to get people to disperse, to get some of the line to disperse.
Okay, look, you get to the end of the line.
Well, can I still do that?
Sure.
I
Okay.
guess.
All right. And then Flax holds
Oh,
her
I
breath.
forgot. I picked up catapult.
And then Flax holds her breath for 15 minutes so she doesn't have to smell it.
Oh my god, okay. Well, it doesn't do anything. Because you cast it at the entrance of the oracle. Because you're at
Okay.
the entrance of the oracle.
All right.
Okay. So you enter into the 5 to 6 story tall interior of the building. The line is moving ahead of you, but it seems that once you reach this point, it is fairly quick, and people are moving into a central area and then being led away.
Wow, this is much bigger than what we have at home.
Whoa, what? Did anyone else hear that? Was that Flax? Flax.
Flax, that was me.
Oh.
That was just Flax
Wait.
on drugs.
Your voice sounded strange,
Well, it's the echo.
but Flax doesn't hear echo anymore.
Well, I have to be speaking up for the echo to happen.
That hurts Flax's ears.
Sorry, I'll keep it a little quieter. And Aza just kind of like pats her head.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Not ears. It's lizard.
back to what was going on.
We're inside now.
A robed man, a robed ox. A robed ox with a what appears to be a very ornate hammer sitting next to him on the ground, is holding a scroll, and he just goes, "All right, so party of 4 or not?"
Paul.
He gestures at the 4 of you. Party or not?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
Sure.
yeah.
You'll be up next. Go this way. He basically he opens up like one of those the like velvet lined chain things, like a movie theater.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
opens one up. He guides you up. He closes it behind you, and he guides you down over behind a curtain. All right, stand here. You'll need to make a libation. Right over here. It's very inexpensive today. Don't worry. We will then provide you with the materials. All right. I don't know why I went British.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So That is only 5 copper. All you have to do is put it in this bowl. He sets down a brass bowl. Then, when you are called, proceed. You will take the bottles of milk that are being handed to you, and then you will proceed into the chamber at the end of the hall. Not chamber, but you know what I mean. Into the area at the end of the hall, and the oracle will then see you. Okay?
Can we drink the milk?
No.
I lean over to Flax and whisper, Flax, we don't have any money.
Flax
I've got-
places
can
1
you-
silver on the thing. That is all I have left.
Oh my god, my phone.
Yeah, it's 5 copper.
I know. I'm paying.
I
for
have
me
nothing.
And, I'm paying for me and.
Yeah, okay.
Asa.
I am sure everyone can pay 5 copper. It's fine. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Christ.
All right.
Okay,
If they
fine.
can't, I'll prestidigitate 1 more silver to put in.
Yeah,
No,
like, I'm broke.
do not.
They'll disappear by the time they'll be gone by the time they realize.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Well, I have no money. I spent all my money on booze. I didn't know we were gonna
Maybe
need
you
money
should
to
eat
enter the
food.
quest. I wasn't expecting E EA.
And I was robbed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe you should stop trusting cute lizard thieves.
okay, Flax did not rob you. Other than the thing that you, other than contraband.
She
Yeah, I
didn't
was
rob
robbed by
you,
other one.
other than, robbing you.
Okay, something that you wouldn't want to be caught with anyways. If anything, I'm saving you from the legal trouble it would have caused.
I didn't even know what it was.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I'm
Flax
back to
affectionately
I'm
refers to
Okay.
it as Christ.
So all of you need to pay the 5 copper. I'm assuming you will do. One of you has enough copper to do all 4 of you, and you can just pay that person because it needs to actually be 5 copper. That's how it
Yeah.
works.
Are they able to break for a gold? Or can I just say that I have...
I'm just gonna say you can
Like
say you
silver
have
and
if you
stuff.
want
Wait a
somebody.
minute, wait a minute. How did I even get here with these people?
You went
We
to
got
the
stuck in a
Oracle.
party.
Yeah, we roped you into it.
Like,
You were in
like,
line behind us.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you were
Alright.
roped into the Oracle.
Because your professor told you to go there.
Yep. Anyway, so you all put you each put 5 copper down in the bowl, and you are called forward. Okay, you 4, come this way.
Yeah.
Make sure to grab the milk.
Well, no. As you walk forward, 4 young ladies that are younger than you, like teenagers, all of which are felines. They're all cats. They each
Ow.
they each hand you. They hand each of you a bottle of milk. It's like a classic pitcher. Like one of those. You know what I mean? It's a
Jug.
bottle of milk. It's like a Anyway,
Yeah, glass
you walk
bottle of milk.
yeah. You walk forward.
Don't drink the milk.
You walk forward into a large area which has been covered by curtains up until this point, and you see there a large. You see a large pool of water in the center of the hall.
Should we pour it in the water?
Read for instructions.
Flax doesn't know. Flax just wants to go in the basement. Flax has things she needs to make.
So we'll just wait until someone tells her what to do.
Same.
Eat.
Okay. So behind the large pool of water is a person in robes. She appears to be a... let's go with a fox. Sure. She's a fox. She is standing there behind. She is in robes. The next supplicants come forward. She waves a hand at you guys. She waves a hand at the four of you. She's like,
Okay.
Okay. Step forward.
pour the milk into the water.
Oh, I was right. Ozza pours the milk.
As you pour the milk,
Pour it in.
As you pour the milk, it swirls around unnaturally because the water appeared to be completely still, but it is actually less than still.
It's unstill.
But no, it looks still, but like it still swirls like a whirlpool. So like the water appears to be still, but the milk swirls like it's in a whirlpool.
Yeah. Pouring in the milk.
Does the milk reveal all like no cheese?
She presses her hands together and like she presses her hands together and begins to cry out in front of you. Oh, Ageria, nymph and consort of the of one of the gods. Nymph and consort of the kings, give us information and prophecy. And then she removes her robes and then sticks her hands in the water. Look into the water. She instructs all of you.
Okay. I look in.
I stare in.
As a party, the four of you are destined for... The water turns black, and the milk seems to move into the image of a pure white skull. You are destined for battle. She...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Is everyone seeing this, or is it just Flax?
No, I'm
No,
seeing this too.
I'm
Okay.
seeing a skull.
Oh, it's a skull.
Why am I being mentioned for anything about battles? Just a student here.
The Oracle, she is naked at the moment. She swipes her paw through the water and through the skull.
Fox Tibby.
Through the skull, dispersing it. Nymph Ageria, tell me and tell these supplicants what they require to defeat this foe. The water once again swirls and reforms, this time producing an image that appears to be a giant, it appears to be like magic items and gold. It mostly seems to be gold. It seems like you need money.
Okay.
Ah,
Flax knows where to get lots of money.
She swipes her paw through the water again. What must they buy with that which they acquire? The image of a ship, a plane, a ship, a plane, and a train all appear beside each other. Transportation, of course. She swipes her paw through the water again. And where must they go? and the milk forms into a map of the world, and it shows what a location far on the other side of the world. She swipes her paw through once more, and the milk disappears. The oracle is over. Thank you for coming.
Oh,
Oh my.
well then.
She she picks her robes up and puts them back on and just ties them around with like one of those like cord belts that you get in like, you know, like the, you know, basic robe, not robe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Monks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bathrobe, like one of those bathrobe belts. Awesome. You all appear to be destined for great things together, should you choose to continue.
Well, I did promise my family I wouldn't come home until I was a hero.
Are you saying that Flax will gain money if she stays with these three?
Yes.
Well,
You will gain, and then you will have to gain much riches to travel the path of danger that is required of you. But the gods are looking at you favorably.
well then. Well. Yes.
You have to somehow make your way to the farthest reaches of the world.
Does not sound easy.
Sounds expensive.
She nods.
Sounds
We're gonna have to do a lot of side jobs.
I could figure out more, but I cannot do it today. Either you must come back or you must go to another oracle. If you come back after the cheap deal has finished, I am sure that I can figure out more. By then, you will have walked upon the path. And then she waves you away. You may leave.
Yeah, okay.
Well, so Flax is hungry. Anyone have money for food?
I've got coin.
I do not. So it looks like the four of us are sticking together.
Looks like it.
You all slowly...
I'm not saying. I'm not going for this.
I grab you by the tail.
What are you doing?
Flax was promised gold if we stick together. If you leave now, Flax will not get that, and you do not want Flax to not get what she wants.
Weren't you trying to get to the basement?
Yes, Flax wants to get to the basement.
You are all guided out. You are all guided outside of the church. You are guided through a small. You are left in a small garden that has peacocks. It has many peacocks, and at the other end of the garden, Flax, you smell food.
Flax smells food, and I rush over there, still holding Cat by the tail.
You arrive at the end. There are 2 food carts. No, there's only one. It's a sausage vendor and pretzels. He sells soft pretzels and hot dogs.
Oh, that actually does sound pretty good.
It's actually
Alright.
yeah.
Now, is this free food or is it food we pay for?
It is definitely food you pay for.
What's the prices?
Like 5 copper for a hot dog. No, 5 copper for a thing, a silver for a hot dog. 500.
That's expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, like that's like $10 for a hot dog.
Whatever
Are they
reasonable
footlongs?
price. Huh?
Are they like
No, they're
foot
hot
longs?
dogs.
Yeah, are they foot-long hot dogs?
No. This is cheap hot dog. Comes in hot dog water. I don't know. What is a good price? Like 4 copper for a hot dog, 2 copper for a pretzel? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what it is.
3 silver for a dress.
What? Can I get it for 2?
Little me.
Me.
Stop with the in-jokes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll patiently wait for Rathu to buy a hot dog.
I buy everyone a hot dog, costing me. Let's see, that's 4 people at. You said 4 silver per hot dog.
4
That's
copper.
12 copper.
So 1 copper,
So that's
1 silver, 2 copper.
Yep.
All right.
He also sells ice cream.
Oh, that is awesome.
He sells the ice cream that is on the popsicle and in the shape of faces.
Is it made of the Oracle milk?
No.
Like the milk we had the jugs of?
It's
No,
full-
it's just regular milk.
Okay.
I don't think we're getting any Oracle milk.
They're probably very poorly shaped faces, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
it-
Obviously.
Is the gumball like very off kilter?
Yeah, they're,
I don't. Are
You can't-
gumballs even a thing?
yes, gumballs are a
They've been
thing.
around since like the 1800s.
Gum was invented in the 1800s, or at least modern gum. This would be around the time that
1907, actually. 1907.
Yeah, 1907.
gumballs.
this would be the classic. This would be around the time one of the some of the most classic bubblegum flavor, like bubblegum flavor was
Well,
invented around
This
then.
is back when bananas.
No, gumball machines were invented in 1907,
Oh.
which means that gumballs were invented before then.
1888, then.
1888 is when they could get.
No, wait, actually, wait.
1928. 1928 is when the first gumball was invented.
Wait,
But
why
how
would
did
there be a
gumball-
gumball machine before gumballs?
I mean, there were
Well-
cans before can openers.
Yeah, but you wouldn't call it a gumball machine.
Well, it's not
It's
that it
also
said that
dedicated,
it,
yeah.
they're not called the gumball machine. It just said the article just says machines capable of vending gumballs.
Ah, yes! Machines capable of vending gumball. Anyway,
The first machine to actually carry gumballs.
yes,
That's
gumballs
until
exist.
1907.
The faces are they look really derpy. They appear to be the faces
Yes.
of several gods in the area.
One recipe based on the formula for a chewing gum called Blibber Blubber.
That sounds horrible.
Uh,
That sounds
Flex
absolutely
asks, Flex
It eventually became
hot
double
dog-
bubble.
Yes,
Flex
this
eats
is
hot dog and asks Rathu for an ice cream.
okay.
Can
I
Rathu
get
have an ice cream.
An ice cream
uh,
is a silver.
sure. A whole silver.
Have
Thank
you
you.
bought one of those ice cream things?
Yeah, those
They are
that
always
actually does-
expensive.
Yeah, that actually does.
Mhm.
sound about
They're
right.
like, they're like
Yeah.
$2, but it is like
Ugh.
I'd say refrigeration is still probably somewhat of a novelty.
Yeah.
Let's see. The first refrigerators didn't really come out until like the 1930s. Before they weren't. they
Okay,
were
so
just ice
this
boxes.
time period that you are in is the equivalent of both it's between the 20s and the 40s. It's got elements of
wow.
all of those. Okay?
1834 is when the first refrigerator. Was
Fridges
invented,
fridges are around, but they are fairly new.
Okay, but like, well,
Those are
yes,
cool.
refrigerators have been around for over 100 years. Do keep in mind, this is not a standing refrigerator. This is a man with a cart.
Yeah.
He has a
that's
block
right.
of ice that he keeps his ice cream in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
In?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get a block of ice, you just like cut out the center and then stick the stuff inside of it.
Makes sense.
So you like cut out the center. You get like
Also
an
remember there is
insulator.
magic in this world.
True.
Yeah,
You just
it's a
need to
box
feel
of
touched.
colding.
To touch it to keep it
Box
chill.
of cool thing.
Anyway, I
In one of
believe.
my other campaigns, we have a thing called a bag of colding.
Yeah. I mean, that's a common thing for whenever you're harvesting things. It keeps meat from rotting
Mhm.
faster.
Cool.
Ye-
Anyway.
So-
Anyway, I believe introductions are in order. I am Azademnia. Azademnia Stillgrass, but you can all just call me Aza.
Flax is Flax, and she will thank you for purchasing food. And I offer the pouch to Rathu.
The whole pouch, or like what?
One, just a pinch. Not here, of course, with this
Yes,
vendor stand here.
later. My name is Rathu Boyle.
That's okay.
And I guess we're gonna be traveling together.
And you? And I turn to Cat. Chat.
Yes, cat bitch, please tell us your name. Cat of bitch.
Catthew bitch oil.
Gunmetal.
Gunmetal?
Yes.
Introduce yourself to the group.
All right. All right. So
I let go of your tail.
All right.
Don't let go of the tail. They'll leave.
If they try to leave, I will just grab it again.
Like right now, I even have no idea what you guys are even all about. Like I'm just, I just seriously just like I was just like introduce myself and be on my merry way. Like Chad Azur, I'm a student over here at this university right now. I'm trying to get through like my classes and hopefully pass so I can get into like the workforce early age.
Well,
Flex has plenty of work for you if you require work.
and apparently we're going to be getting a lot of gold if we stick together.
Probably more than something you could get from a dead end 9 to 5.
Yes.
I mean, there's also not much being lost when you're putting in a good hard day's work.
You say that you are in class. You are learned in scholarly ways.
Yes.
Good.
Like I
Flex
mean, like,
requires a keen mind for what she has.
And tell me, Flex, what do you have? And why do you want to abase me?
Flex crafts goods to sell.
Oh,
Goods that are very difficult to make.
oh. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on you.
But if Flax can get assistance, that would be good. It would make things easier for Flax. But what about you? What do you do then? If Flax told you all what she does, what do you do?
I work on my own farm back out west. Recently, after a large argument with the family, I promised I would not return until becoming a great hero for my children to be proud of and provide a better life for them. It's a long story involving my ex-husband and contraband.
What
the bad kind.
Wait, what?
Flax is still unclear.
Yes.
My ex-husband is in
Super
prison.
cocaine.
Oh.
My ex-husband is in prison. Ever since my
Get it.
Ever since my children were small, I always told them that their father was this great hero because I didn't want them to follow in his footsteps. Of course, once they found out the truth, my three youngest vowed to never speak to me again, and at least my oldest is promised to always just love me no matter what happens. But in a way to essentially redeem myself, I've decided to become the great hero I've always told them their father was.
Well, you and Flax can
Uh,
work together. Flax has a bit of a beef with certain people who sell contraband, and Flax wishes to get rid of them.
White flowers?
Uh,
I mean,
if you
that's
didn't
fine.
want them
That's
following
fine.
his
That's fine for
footsteps,
like
why did you
flower
tell them
flowers.
that he was a hero?
And that's totally.
Hang on, gunmetal?
I'm
Gunmetal.
turning him down.
Gunmetal. You didn't mute.
Well, it's because they never really wanted to be heroes, but they wanted someone to look up to.
Hmm.
Until now, I was nothing other than a basic farmer. Cut wheat, baked goods, slaughtered the occasional livestock.
Hmm.
And my family would help me. Family farm. But once they found out the truth, they essentially they haven't abandoned the farm, but they've stopped helping and they've stopped speaking to me completely. All except for my eldest, who luckily takes a lot more after me than his father.
Hmm. Well, me and my family, out, out near, middle, center of the country,
Middle Coast, yes.
middle
Yeah.
coast.
Flax is familiar with the Middle Coast. Flax hears it's a dry mesa desert.
It's a bit warm. Dry heat.
Flax prefers wet heat.
Flax
It's-
likes being wet.
We figured it was getting a little crowded for how big we were becoming, so I've been sent out for expansion. We dealt with, vehicle maintenance.
Can I roll insight to see if Flax understands what? Can I roll?
We dealt with vehicle maintenance and beverages.
You deal with vehicle maintenance, beverages, and applied fuel.
Oh! I thought I rolled a 19. I ended up rolling a 1. Not 1. Flax completely believes you.
Can I roll an insight? Make sure he's actually on the up and up.
Sure.
I'm a mechanic of sorts.
That's an 18 total.
I'm gonna need the rat to roll.
I'm rolling.
This needs to be degrees of success because he's not
What did
lying.
you-
I think.
What did you roll?
No, give
18.
me what you rolled.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
Yeah.
No, because if you didn't get more than 4 above the rat, then you wouldn't get it because he isn't lying.
Yeah. It'd be a persuasion, not deception. Or
Well,
it could be deception if you want.
Anyway, it's not. It doesn't matter. Rolled above, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, it's nice
Not
to meet
exactly being.
you, Matthew.
Yes, yes. Business was getting tight, so we needed to expand. Open up new branches.
Oh, Flex, if Rathu is skilled in vehicle maintenance, perhaps Flax and Rathu could work together. Flax also has a venture that she is starting up and wishes to expand.
A jack of all trades, are you?
Somewhat, somewhat.
Actually, I was talking to Flax
Oh,
with a
yes,
raised eyebrow.
yes. Flax is skilled in many ways, and she jingles her quarterstaff with the bag on the top, and you hear just like glass jingling, glass bottles jingling.
All right.
And you said you were a student? Muted cat?
Yes, I was. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Very much am. I'm a student for magic over here at Mario City University. I seriously want to try. I seriously want to go and show my magical potential here in like this ever-growing age. Possibly trying to grasp the sense of history that has led us to this point and understand what about our kind that drives us to such these heights. And hopefully, by learning our history, we might be able to expand even further than what we're currently heading for right now.
Well, with the looks of these buildings, it looks like the place you're currently heading is the sky.
Hmm. Guy.
So,
Uh,
uh, so Flax might know ways of acquiring money, but she requires ingredients first.
What kind of ingredients?
Oh, stuff.
Did it involve
Flax,
the chicken gizzards you were asked about earlier?
no. Flax needs that for something else. But Flax requires capital in order to get started here, and she also needs a building to operate from.
I'm sure there must be like an abandoned building that we could purchase. How much is the building around these parts?
Well, Flax has no money, so purchasing, short from robbing a bank, Flax does not see purchasing in the horizon. Say, are there any banks nearby?
We are not robbing a bank.
Flax just.
I'm not going.
I rolled a
I'm
nat
not agreeing
20
with you
for
guys.
deception.
You
First nat
jest.
20.
You jest.
Yes, first nat 20 was me lying about not actually wanting to rob a bank.
No, Rathu rolled net 20 earlier, I think.
Oh, you
One of
did?
you did.
Yeah, on my investigation to see you taking the
Oh.
cocaine.
Right, right.
It's not cocaine.
It's not.
It's drugs.
It's like moon
Uh,
dust.
Cocaine.
Flax powders it
Cocaine.
onto her ice cream once it's a bit melted.
That is horrifying.
Oh,
Just a
I
bit.
got a bag of that stuff.
I
What is
rolled
that
a nat
stuff?
1. I take one bite and just collapse.
You're foaming at the mouth.
Crunch full.
Uh, quick question: Will this count as a poison state?
Yes.
I think so. Probably.
All right, I'm going to use 5 points of lay on hands to cure that.
Cool. Cool.
Okay.
You also immediately make her completely sober.
Where is Flax?
Flax is
You are
also...
Flax.
Where is Flax?
Oh,
Who are you?
Hey, look, it's the first time Flax has been sober all game.
And possibly the last.
Yes. Where is Flax? What is Flax doing here? You are not the law, right?
No.
No, Pax.
No,
We
no, no, no.
just did major introductions.
No. Well, Flax is Flax.
I am Azademnia. Call me Aza. Nice to meet you again.
I'm Rathu.
Hmm.
Rathu Boyle.
Chatazur.
Hmm. Interesting.
When
An
you
oracle
were
told us that if we hang out, we'll get money.
Flax is interested in money. Flax will hang out. Flax has certain ventures she would like to start if you are
yes, we've been over this, Flax.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
What was that powder?
What powder? And I put it in my pocket.
Flax.
It is spice from Flax's home.
Spice.
It's It's spice from Flax's home.
I found a bag of it,
Flax
similar.
is really good at making spice.
I found a bag of something similar when I bought all these maps. Where is that thing?
Has anyone bumped into you on your walk?
No one other than Flax.
No, not like that bump. I mean bump.
A few.
Hmm.
Must
Flax
have
knows
dropped
to
it.
watch for pickpockets. That's why Flax keeps everything in her bindle. And I shake my quarterstaff.
I do know when you and I did actually first meet, you tried to pickpocket me.
Flax has no memory of this, therefore it did not happen.
Okay, does the cat want to? Okay,
Chat. Yeah. What about me?
do you want to tell them where they can find like a place to go?
Place to go for what specifically?
Like a building or an inn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Any
I
abandoned
basically.
buildings?
Well,
No.
I
Do
could
you
basically
want to
mention,
do the yes?
Do I want to do the yes?
Do you want to say the thing? Because I'm gonna tell you what the thing is, but you're the only character that would know.
I basically would say yes. I know of a certain place it's just basically like nearby like the college campus. If you guys are looking for somewhere to like stay at temporarily for a bit. If you
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Flux has found that colleges are great for selling goods.
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip some time here because we're running out of time.
okay.
Yes.
So,
I would also like to say, just for the sake of pickpockets, there's a latch on the front of Rathu's bag, which has been magically tinkered to have a 6-second long recorded message, or up to, of thief.
Smart.
Just screams thief when it's been touched.
Yeah. And Flax, being sober, puts her drugs in the bindle.
Anyway,
As she opens
yeah.
it, y'all
So
can
the
definitely see a bunch
cat
of...
leads you away from the really nice, the kind of nice neighborhood you're in, past to the other side of the university. You have walked a very long way at this point, especially Flax. You started really south. You keep walking north and north and north until you, and then you start walking west until you reach the very large park. And the cat leads you to the other side of the park, and then east. I always confuse east and west. Oh my god.
I do the same.
It leads you. The cat leads you east and east and east and east until you reach. And it's not too far away, relatively. But it's across on the other side of the big park, and there's a large building area of these giant brick buildings of that are like 12 stories tall and are just entirely cube and made of red bricks. That's where you're led.
Ah, yes, the Minecraft district.
A very unique building here, chat.
Thank you, thank you. I kind of found this place when I was first inside of like these doors, like trying to find like a place of privacy for myself.
Yeah, this would be.
Hmm.
And how private is it?
Let's just say none of the jocks know where I'm at, so that's nothing but good news for the common people of the school.
That's good. That's good.
Hmm.
May Flax go inside?
These are the
Alright.
kinds of buildings that there are.
All right.
Mm.
Oh wow. So yeah, like straight up abandoned buildings.
Oh no, they're not abandoned.
Oh.
They're just very, very boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's literally 125th Street.
Yeah, no, it's the projects. You led them to the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that is the place where drug dealers might be able to just rent an apartment. Am I
When
wrong?
you're accurate, when you're accurate, you're accurate. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so you go in the front hall. There is a front desk. You go up to the front desk. There is a slow-looking like vulture lady sitting behind it. Yes. You don't live here. What do you want?
We would like to live here.
Ah. Okay. She pushes over a small brochure-looking piece of paper. Do one of you open it up to look inside?
So well.
Sure.
Okay. Well, when you pick it up, you open it, and you expect to see a whole bunch of like really interesting information. And then inside, it's completely blank except for two big block black words. It's cheap. And that's the entire thing.
All right.
Well then.
Oh. Shoot. God, I was pickpocketed earlier.
How cheap?
An apartment. It will be. An apartment is 4 copper a month.
I pull out one of my daggers and place on the table. How many months can Flax get for this? No, this is not a threat.
She
Flax spent all her money on daggers.
She picks it up and like looks at it. You looking to sell it or pawn it?
Looking to trade for roof.
I understand, little lady, but are you looking to sell it or pawn it?
So, Flax has many more.
Okay. Well, if you don't want the protection of being able to get it back, she drops it in behind. That'll get you. I need to actually look up how much.
It's 2 gold.
Seriously?
Yeah, a dagger is 2 gold.
That is really expensive.
Yeah, I spent all my gold on 5 daggers.
Why is a dagger 2 gold?
Have you ever bought a knife before? They're expensive.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but,
actual
like,
Good
quality-
knives are expensive.
Yeah,
Think-
good knives.
Think about this, though. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, that'll get you a while. You only want one apartment?
We bunking together, or
How big are they?
They have a room.
I place one more dagger on the counter. 2.
Ju- I did some math. 2 gold is about 200 copper. You're looking at one dagger being 50 months of rent.
I can.
She takes the second dagger. So, are you looking for one apartment or more? 2 apartments. Okay.
Yes.
2
That's
apartments that, Okay, let's see.
You have 4 years rent.
Alright, none of this belly aching anymore, but... She slams a pair of keys down on the table. You go right to the top. They expect you... Alright, you go right to the top. And now, listen. I try to pretend to run a respectable joint here. So if you're gonna bring boys home, keep it on the DL, okay? Listen, I know this isn't one of those
Flax is very respectable.
This isn't
Flax
one of
has
those
done nothing
fancy
wrong.
houses downtown where those working goyles go, but we have to at least try and keep that veneer.
Flax is not that kind of person.
Okay.
Garu.
Okay.
Alright.
So all you gotta do is go upstairs. You take a left.
Yes.
You go
Flax
up to the.
understands that.
Your rooms are on the top floor. I did this for you. I know it's a little bit of a walk. The elevator's broken, don't worry. But I know it's a little bit of a walk, but they're a little bigger. And not as many neighbors. Okay?
Yes.
So you go to the top floor, all the way at the back. You got 2 rooms there. If you need anything else, just come to me. Unless I'm home, unless I'm watching my TV. Okay? I live. She takes her claw out and she points. I live over there in the superintendent apartment. Okay? If you need anything,
No intention
I'm here.
of
Okay.
bothering. Flax respects privacy and the need for it.
Okay.
Me as well. Me as well.
She pushes at the folded skin of her head. I always gotta keep my hair in curlers. You gotta understand. I gotta keep myself beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Remember, she is a buzzard. She has no feathers or hair or anything on her head.
Yo
I take the
Sorry.
keys and
estoy
head out.
cansado.
Once we get to the apartments, Flax wastes no time setting up her alchemist supplies.
Ahora yo quiero
Yeah,
rebajar
so
los
they are
hechos a parar
completely
al puño de
unfurnished,
toda la cosa atrás.
Hold on, gunmetal. You forgot.
You're not muted.
Okay. So Flax wastes no time setting up her alchemist supplies.
Okay, so both of the apartments are completely unfurnished. There is a single large room, and each one of them. I need you to roll percentile for me.
All right. Do I need to roll twice?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll twice.
All right. The first one was terrible, 17. The second one is nice, 69.
Nice.
Okay, so one of the apartments has a working bathroom and shower unit. The other one has a very, very broken one.
All right. Flax is gonna take the one with the working one because definitely gonna need that.
So who rooms with who? Is the question.
Keep her respectful.
I mean, let's be honest right now. You three are definitely fine with like staying here, and I would assume like if like one person is staying there and they actively like use shower room, like they should take the advantage of being there rather than lonesome, unless you want to pair up for that one.
Well, Flax Flax does not wish to uh, bunk with uh, Azadania.
Just Aza.
Yes, Flax does not wish to bunk with Azadania.
Uh, I can bunk with Flax. We might have some matching interests.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
is it
give
like
I give
you're
Chad a
saying that
strong pat on the back. Oh, guess it's you and me then.
yes, the cats bunk together.
What?
Not like
Cats
that.
of a feather.
The
Cats of a
she's just
fur?
gonna like she just picks up the small tiger and then just carries into the apartment.
Wait,
Gonna
wait, wait,
gonna
wait, wait!
interrupt that.
I just
He's,
only was showing you to the rooms. I
he's gonna
was
Cats of
not.
a
interrupt that.
feather.
Chad is just a tabby cat who thinks she's a tiger.
Uh,
I'm
I do have a
seriously.
strength of 17.
I'm not. I am not. I'm not here to be like lampooned into this. I go to college. I have my own rules. Don't take
Oh,
me.
sorry. I put him down. Sorry.
Wait,
That's
if
what it
she
was
runs
meant.
off, then we will not get our gold.
Now, look,
Isn't that right?
you still haven't like convinced me about like staying here for like this venture. Doesn't mean that I'm not gonna be gone necessarily. I already did mention to you guys that I go to university here. I was just
All
saying
right.
like I got you guys a place to like crash over for right now, thankfully. And
I
look,
placed my other two daggers on the windowsill and say, "Good, because if you do try to run away, Flax will find you."
and that one is
like
a threat.
like right now, I'm just here learning magic. I just want to be able to like at least be able to succeed in like at least like mastering some stuff. So here, and I don't want like any sort of like a cosmic adventure to like take me out of like that path for myself. But
Well, consider the following. What better way to learn than field experience?
That's how I learned. I never went to school.
Neither did Flax, and Flax is a great chemist.
well,
Okay, look,
in order to convince me, I need you guys to understand this. If you want me to get in this, you need to have me as the leader here. And listen,
No, Flax is the leader.
no. You misunderstood me. I'm not asking you. I could easily like put all this up into smoke right now. If
Is
you
that a
don't go, if,
challenge? And I use prestidigitation to I use prestidigitation to make my hands sparkle.
Okay, hang on. Calm down, everyone. I believe maybe we should have the one that's most level-headed be the leader. And between that's between, and out of all of us, I would say Wrath, you and I are the ones with the most level head. Chat, you're busy with your schoolwork. Flax is...
Flax is Flax.
Yes.
Flax is Flax.
And meanwhile, Wrath, you and I have clear goals. I'm pretty sure one of us could be the leader.
Flax has clear goals.
You haven't really
mean-
told us any of them.
and
Flax
as for
thought she would
me,
have.
as for me,
Nice.
even though I'm very young, I am still in college for a particular reason, despite my age.
oh, by the way, Flax, I need you to roll like 4 d20s because I forgot to get you to do that every time you did magic.
Well, no, I haven't been. That's only whenever I cast a level spell. I've been casting cantrips.
Yeah.
But it's more fun that way. Whatever.
True.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of cantrips, is that they can be safely used.
But then you'll never do it because you only have like 2 spell
No,
slots.
I will once I get better spells, but right now my spells are combat oriented.
You have like 2 spell slots.
We're not exactly fighting yet.
Yeah, my spells are Color Spray and Thunder Wave.
Anyway.
I have Catapult, Cure Wounds, and Expeditious Retreat.
I don't have magic. Yet.
Yes.
Anyway, so is there much else you guys want to do for the rest of the session, or?
Well, I'm gonna shoo them out of the room and start. I'm gonna shoo the cats out of the room so I can start. I can start setting up my alchemist supplies.
I'll set up the brewer's supplies as well.
By the way, Kat, I'm just gonna tell you,
Uh-huh.
this is probably only like 3 stops away by subway. That's probably how you usually get over here. Because it's like it is on the other side of the of the equivalent of Central Park, but it's, you know what I mean? Hello, Cathy?
So, wait, what? What you said?
It's on. You're on the. This is like
We can get
3
here
stops
easily
away.
by subway.
Uh-huh.
This is like 3 stops away
Or
from your
2
school.
subway stops away from the university.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, super convenient, super convenient. Taking like 10 minutes to get over here.
Yeah.
I basically, sorry.
Yeah, I shoved you and Azza out of the room so that you and Boyle could set up the stuff.
I think I would try to talk with Oz as soon as if we're both of the
So
same.
Flax and
kid.
Rasty were setting up a meth lab. Well.
And the distillery.
That's not exactly a good combination.
And a distillery. It's not just a meth lab.
I mean, there is going to be a lot of methane made between the moonshine and this.
And the reptile that can just spontaneously explode.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
And
you
the
know, as long as
artificer-
she's
And
the artificer, who one of the things that once I'm level 3, one of the things I can do is make a flamethrower
Oh
from
boy.
anywhere between handgun
Oh, God.
to walking cannon size.
We are just a walking time bomb.
Yep.
You two are a walking time bomb.
And
That's
this
why
is
we
why
share a
I
room.
wanted you to make extra characters. Anyway,
Oh,
so
I have
that's
2 extras.
you have 3 extras now.
So,
I only
yeah.
have 2.
No, you have 3, don't you? I thought you did
No,
3.
2. No,
Huh.
I have Lady Fluffles and Ori.
I thought there was a 3rd. Weird.
No, I was considering a 3rd, a Furball.
Ah, right. Okay, so
Anyway.
I'm gonna just let the cat and the other cat to talk for like a few more minutes, but then we're gonna finish the game. Okay?
alright.
Okay.
I go in and try to ask so your name is Azza. What do you do? Like, how did you end up getting involved with those 2?
Well, it's a long story. Most of it I've told you when we were eating. I just said my husband was a criminal, and I ran a farm. Basically, how I got mixed up with Flax was when I first arrived here this morning. I was hopelessly lost. Bumped into them. I guess technically they swindled me out of my money, but oh well. Bygones be bygones.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to be careful with my own currency here.
Well, apparently I was pickpocketed before as well, but apparently, just keep an eye on your money, and not just around Flax, just around everyone.
So right now, I just really wanted to know what sort of thing like what should be like the thing going on. Like, I mean, like, I have to get back to class and such. I even talked to my professors about trying to give me leave from campus if we're actually going to do traveling. Like, I'm still not 100% for this thing. And the reason why I even try to pull the, like that whole leadership stuff is just because I don't want to be led by anyone here. You know, don't want to be led by like someone trying to bully their power over me.
Oh, I would never do that. I assure you this. I've lived the life of a hardworking farmer, and that's the way I keep it. Work hard, get to where you need to be.
All right. Well,
Um,
I'm glad you two have had your talk to talk, heart to heart.
yeah, yeah, like
Chitter chatter.
chitter chatter. Like I just
Chitter
simply
chitter.
simply just trying to make a bond with like one of these people in here, and at least it's with our fellow cat.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I love how like you all just really misinterpreted the oracle. Anyway, um, so I'm gonna assume the cat goes back to school.
Azza sets up a sleeping roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have bedrolls, that's probably gonna be actually useful.
I don't.
I sold it for crack.
No, it burnt. It got burnt.
No, she sold it for knives, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, I'm
I
sad
guess
I had
I
to get
don't.
rid of 2 of my knives.
You really didn't. That was really a choice of yours.
I know.
I mean, we don't have to worry about rent for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
just-
I said, I did the math. Rent's four copper a month.
mhm.
You
Yeah,
just
you've
gave-
covered
you
it for
did-
4
you-
years.
You gave out like just over
Exactly.
4 years rent.
Yeah, just over 4 years. It's literally 4 years and 2 months.
No, it's literally 200 months for each one.
What?
No. No, 4 copper times 50.
It's
It's
okay. It's
200.
1 gold. So think of it like this: it's 1/100th of a gold, right? You put down 4 gold. That means it's that means it's 100. You paid for 100 months. That's 50 months each.
Yeah. 50
that's
months
just
is
what
about
I said.
4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4 years and 2
exactly.
months.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Unless this has different months.
Well, it does have different months, but
No, I mean like different, like if it's less than 12 months a year or more.
well, yes, but it doesn't matter. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that on a different time. 'cause it's
Regardless of how long the years are, we've still paid for 50 months.
Yeah.
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 And it's all in my name. No, oh damn, I should have made it be all in Cat's name.
Oh
No,
shit! I just
no.
hit myself.
Oh well, I probably actually I don't think I gave them my name.
No,
Oh, you just gave them knives and said, "Give me a room."
Yeah. Okay.
Then you
Anyway,
put down another knife and you're like, give me 2 rooms.
Yeah.
why did you ask? Anyway, okay, so that's gonna
Well, I
be it.
needed a place to set up the lab.
It's just the way you did it was poorly.
I didn't have gold. I
I
spent the
I
money on
know,
knives.
but you realize you could have split the knife gold between 2 rooms or more rather than buying a room for 50 months with each knife.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gotta be a base of
Hey,
operation. Worst case
On the
scenario, I
bright
just-
side, this means that we literally don't have to worry about paying rent.
Yeah.
And also,
You will
this,
be you will be gone long before this ever.
You might as
comes
well
up.
own
well,
them.
that- by
It
that
also
time I
means
should-
that no one goes into the room to find the meth lab until we're long gone.
Yeah.
Or
and
until it explodes.
worst case scenario, if we have to leave in a hurry, and then I'm going to then I can just buy more daggers.
Anyway, no,
Yeah,
you
'cause they're
didn't pawn
currency.
it.
No,
Why?
I can buy other daggers.
Why didn't you pawn it? Anyway,
Then that would only get us half as much.
And I had 5 daggers. I don't have any emotional connection to these daggers.
They're just knives.
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway,
Knives.
we will
knives.
return next time to more
Eee.
confounding people who do not understand what oracles mean. On
To be fair, nobody understands what an oracle means. Anytime they're trying to
I know,
interpret-
but this one was actually really clear, and you still misinterpreted it. Anyway, next time on Zowo.
On Dragon Ball Z.
We've made
On
that joke.
Zubuma
Yeah.
Boo.
Stop
Made it.
calling out the
Zubuma
jokes.
Dragon Ball Zoowoo.
Zubuma Boo. I tried.
Zoo, what's this?
So
Stop-
boo boo boomafoo.
Stop calling out the jokes.
Dragon Ball Zo.